Well, hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Anita Johnson, and I have with me, I'm going to say Miss Nemo with me. And she was part of a group of women that I did a pilot program with. It's called Finding Your Financial Voice Pilot Group Program. And what I want from her is to tell you about her experience about this group. The reason why is because I want to make sure what I'm doing is I took 5 women and put these 5 women in a group, and we talked about the finances and how we relate to our money. We talked about financial DNA, our legacy, all kinds of different things like that. And so I want her from her own words how she enjoyed being in the group and what did she gain from the group. Miss Nemo, hello.
Well, thank you for having me, Anita, and
Thank
it's
you.
so good to see you again. Yes, I really, really, really enjoyed the conversation of the financial, um, basically finding your financial, especially the finding financial DNA.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, well, as you know, I always wanted to learn about the financial industry and
Mm.
how that is, how it works and how to benefit from it. So having a conversation with you and the other team members, the group in the pilot program, it was
Hmm.
really, really helpful and eye opening. One thing is that me growing up as an immigrant, I did not, my family didn't taught me anything about the financial. I mean,
Hmm.
of course, I went to school. I'm a smart woman. I had my own business,
Of course.
but talking the financial, how to manage money and how to save and how to grow money, it's
Hmm.
something that I didn't know, and I was very, very impressed with how other smart women like me pretty much went in the group, and every each one of us realized how there's a similarity and a difference is because some of you learn it at an age, but some of you didn't, and also
Hmm.
money. And sometimes it's a business that nobody wants to talk about it because
Right, right.
we've been
Yeah,
taught in the last
definitely.
people's expenses and money and how to make money and how to spend money. Um, but I really, really had the pleasure basically, meeting with you and learning so many information that I needed to learn, and also learn that it's not too late to,
Mm.
yeah, it's
Mm.
not too late
To start.
to
Hmm.
start
Hmm.
and learn how to be independent, financial savvy.
Mm.
Yeah.
Great. So what is the biggest thing that you learned for the and let me just back up. The pilot program was for 4 weeks,
Mm.
once a week, and it was for an hour. And it's the same, when we run this again, it'll be the same thing. 4 weeks, 1 hour. What was the biggest thing that you learned that you took away from the 4 weeks that you basically are trying to implement into your life today?
Um, yes. One of them was creating the legacy, and
Mm,
something that I really I always wonder how people kind of get into the financial, what they have. How did they become rich? How did they
mhm, mhm,
how did they
mhm,
become so savvy with their money and their investments and everything. So creating a legacy was
mm,
one thing, because again, I want to always to leave legacy for my kids. I never want to, uh, I want to make sure that they understand and learn what I didn't learn in the
mm,
young age.
mhm,
I'm a
mm.
single mom with two beautiful daughters, called both of them, college age. So they don't pay attention. They're spending, so learning the spending habits. And we did talk about, spending habits
Yep,
when
we did.
we go to
Mhm,
the grocery, that we better make sure that we check receipts, we compare tax brackets. We compare, investments, and make sure that we know these things. And also, me being part of another group that who are learning the financial industry, it was really, really eye-opening, and also helpful to hear from other people that, hey, you're not alone.
Mm-hmm.
This is how we save. This is how we make sure that um, basically learn about the different ways to save money and the different ways to
Mm-hmm.
build your legacy.
If there's one suggestion that you would give to the ladies that are going to come behind you, or the men that are going to come behind you to take this program, besides encouraging them to do it, it would help them with their financial habits, their goals, and their legacy. What would you encourage them to? How would you encourage them to, yes, to stick with it, yes, to do it, and just be about doing it?
Um, that's a good question, and I would say, be honest and be yourself.
Mm,
Be honest
mhm,
and be yourself, because again, but talking about money and financial, it's sometimes it's kind of stigma, and also
mhm,
scary situation for others to talk about, because there are people out there who are in so many debt crisis, and they do have a tons of loans, of credit cards,
mhm, mhm,
car loans, and house loans, and basically generations of debts, and
mhm,
they cannot retire,
mhm,
and they're stuck. So be open and be honest, and
mm, mhm,
be truthful, because at the end of the day, you want to make sure that you learn how to get out of the situation you're in, rather than I can take care of my business, and I can because that's the mentality I had for a long time.
mhm,
It's like, oh,
mhm,
everybody's in credit card debt. It doesn't,
mhm,
you know
mhm,
and we did talk about how sometimes people spend so much money during Christmases and holidays and birthdays, and we participate maybe of his birthdays and this birthday, people that we don't even know, we don't even care
mhm,
about. And then
mhm.
we end up spending, getting stuck with those kind of situations. So yeah, be honest, and also learn how to limit for financial crisis and financial disasters.
I
That's one
love it.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, one thing I'm
Yeah.
learning
Be
now. Like,
be 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 vulnerable,
yes,
and not be afraid to be vulnerable, and not be intimidated about being vulnerable.
yeah,
Yes.
absolutely,
Mhm.
absolutely.
Yes.
Learn how to, yes, know your limits and say,
Mm, mhm.
sorry, I
Mhm.
can. And also, I have to admit that I wish if we would be more in person, even though it was my idea to be more in Zoom, because we could have done so many activities, but life
Right,
and life
yeah,
and circumstances,
that's right, yeah,
it didn't
yeah,
allow us to make it happen. But it was really eye-opening, and also very good informative
thank
program
you,
that I
yeah.
benefit a lot. And thank you for
Oh,
allowing
thank
us
you.
to come together and learn this, and leading us to spaces and a better places to
Mhm.
be be financial free one day in life.
Well, thank you for, giving your testimony, and thank you for attending, and thank you for being one of my bestest cheerleaders.
Right. Absolutely, absolutely. I'm cheering for you. We I grew up in a culture that we always have to learn from our elders.
Mm.
And yes, so
Thank
not
you.
that I'm labeling aging, but it's just it's really, really always amazing to learn from others. And
Mhm,
so like
mhm,
I said,
mhm.
I'm always I want to make my life better, and also change other people's life,
Yes,
and
yes,
put people
definitely,
in a better
definitely.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it, and we'll talk soon.
Wonderful. Thank you